if you're curious to just how it is that recognizing how it's active, remember now in verse 17 of Romans chapter 6, we begin to see, or Romans 17, Romans chapter 7, he says, but now no longer I who do it, but sin who dwells in me. This is what we begin to see, that through all of this issue of sin, now we recognize, okay, I see now about this nature of sin. I recognize about what sin does and what sin is. But I want you to note here, and I'm going to share with you a passage in the book of James. And in the book of James chapter 1, a couple of verses just to receive, it makes this declaration. He says in verses 14 and 15 of James chapter 1, but each one is tempted when he is drawn away by his own desires and enticed. So, very natural, things come up in us. But then it says this, when desire, verse 15 of James 1, is conceived, it gives birth to sin. Do you understand? Sin is now born in me. In other words, it's like, wait a second, how did that happen? I already have sin, but now with a desire, now there's a greater power within that sin. Yes, now sin begins to be born in me. Follow with if he says, so after sin is born in me, then it says this, and when sin is full grown, it brings forth death. Now, this is horrible. Keep in mind that we're going to see in a way that sin is like this being, it's an entity, it's almost like a parasite, that you're born with this parasite, and then it gives birth to more parasites, and they grow. And the one thing a parasite wants to do is this, kill you, take your life. That's the key. So if you begin to grasp a little bit what's happening here, we see some incredible things about sin.